Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, we're here fishing. Well, I'm not. I just come for decoration, I guess. Hold on, I gotta put my hair back. It is humid. Humid. Okay. Did you catch anything?
No.
No.
Got a few little old specks. Too small. Yeah. They came over here a couple weekends ago. Saw some nice big white falcons running through here.
I'm trying to find my comments. Okay. Okay. There we go. Hey, YouTube, it's Neho. How are you, babe? We are at the bayou, and Mark's trying to catch him some fish. How have you been? Okay. I don't know. I hate on this darn phone. I got it to where I've heard people say that you can't like do it and straight up and down. You got to do it, landscape. So anyway, Mark's trying to catch him some specks, and he hadn't had a whole lot of luck. Okay, so I got to be able to see who's in here so I can say hello. They've changed it since I went live. It's been a while though, up all night. My shoulder's killing me. I'm sorry. Girl, I tell you, when you get older, you start aching and everything, things start hurting. So I feel you. I'm sorry. What, did you have an accident or what happened? What's wrong with your shoulder? I'm going to show y'all something here in a second. I can't get my darn. Hey, Miss Mo, how are you, love? It's so good to see you, Miss Mo. I hope you're doing good. I saw you on somebody's channel not long ago. I can't remember who it was. Darn, who was it? You went up. It was a good live. I can't remember who it was, but anyway, I gotta show you guys something. I'm turning the camera around. So they have this little pavilion where we're fishing at, and you guys, I want y'all to. Let me see if I can see. Damn dirt dauber nest, some of the biggest ones. First of all, look at this. Is that not crazy? Let me see if I can see. I'm gonna have to get my flashlight. I want y'all to see these things. Some of these. I've never seen a damn dirt dauber's nest. Check those suckers out. You don't know how bad I want to be up freaking getting something and scraping them off. But I'm trying to keep having to turn this darn chat crap on. So if you're in here, you guys, it's not letting me see or keep it up here. I'm trying to see if I can do it, but I guess you just gotta keep touching your screen. But anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. If Mark catches a fish, I'll I'll show you. I know they are. They are. Oh no, girl. I bet you'll have trouble. When I broke my leg a couple years ago, well, this Thanksgiving will be 2 years that I broke my leg, and I'm telling you, I broke my tibia and my fibia, and I have a rod and screws and stuff. Anyway, I still have trouble with my ankle, and it's almost 2 years old injury. So, and Mark broke his foot. Had to have his foot operated on, and he still. How long ago has it been since you had foot surgery? 25 years. So it blows. One just got off Moby Dick. when it gets daylight, I'll do a video
Have you ever seen a needlefish?
on needlefish. You know, I've never seen a needlefish.
That's what's in there.
I've seen a pencil. I'm
Okay.
kidding. Nothing.
Anyway.
I'm gonna see if I can turn the camera. Did you almost catch one? A pencil? What'd you say it was called?
Needle.
A needle. So, let me see if you guys can see the water. We got a guy leaving in a boat. This is just a little nasty looking bayou. And when we got here this morning, oh my gosh, we got here about 2:30. Freaking, the people that were here, all this was like trashed. And I mean, they've got like a little wooden bench built in there. Of course, I brought a chair, but I mean, it's just a bait cleaning place, you know. Really could be a nice thing, but it was disgusting. I picked up so much trash. People just don't take care of stuff, you know. They don't care. It's not their place. Hold on, I got to put a little jacket on, a little nippity dippity for me. Yeah, Ginger Lock's mom and I are going to. We've been talking. I've got so much I want to say about the, you know, I guess with the hurricane. I'm gonna say when they opened the dam and destroyed all those people's lives. You know. Anyway, we're gonna go live and talk about some things, but we've got to coordinate our time together. Okay, now let's see if I can see Miss Mo. Good to see. Okay, so, and then, you know, about the election, I'm going to get on my Cricket today when we get home and make me a sign for my car that says, I voted for a felon and a hillbilly. If you guys, I'm going to get a little political here, so, but if you are a Trumpster, you know, voting for Trump, I don't know if you've seen the Vance. He could not have picked, my opinion, he couldn't have picked a more down-to-earth, common, run-of-the-mill. Oh, Mark's got a fish on. Hold on. Fish on. Let's see. He might have a pencil dick on his rod. What's it called? A needle? Oh, that's a speck, huh? Let's see. It's a little bitty one.
It's a white trout.
Oh, white trout. Too little. That wouldn't even make a good fish taco.
Oh, yeah, it would.
But anyway, he went on Theo Vaughn and on his podcast, freaking awesome. And then he was on Joe Rogan last night. And when I went to let Mark listen to it this morning, I think he's got over 11 million views already from yesterday. Great podcast. Wow, I love that dude. So, but anyway, I'll get off the political bandwagon. I know it's you know, such a controversial thing, and people, it's very easy to you know, get in an argument with people about yeah, I don't know why I can't see you guys. Let's see. I don't want to hide all the chat. I want to do that. All of you all. Okay. Yeah, I can't even see. It blows. Anyway, sorry I can't speak to people that are in here because I can't. All I can see is Miss Mo and YouTube and A-hole. So I'm sorry, but if anybody knows, well, hell, I can't see your comments. Let's see. I did top chat and I still can't see anything. So I might not have, I don't know if okay, we are the only ones talking. Okay, gotcha. So we got people in the bushes. Is that what you're saying? But anyway, what else was Ginger? Oh, yeah, and then the whole freaking P. Diddy shit, man. Puff Daddy. That is, like, crazy. And then the arms that it has, like how far it's extended out, you know, with other people. And Sister Woman, hello. Oh, girl, thank you. I don't feel like it, but thank you. I've been doing okay. We're going to be able to spend the whole week of Thanksgiving up at my mom's. My sister from Florida and her husband are coming in on the 17th, and they're going to stay with me for a couple of days, and then we're going to go on up to my mom's for our Thanksgiving. But what are you guys? Y'all got big plans? I'm the dessert, doing the dessert, is what I was told. So I got it. Now I'm going to do sweet potato crunch, great salad. So I made, Mark's birthday was last Sunday, and he loves those Mrs. Edwards chocolate cream pie, the ones that are in the freezer section. So I make a chocolate pie, but it's not like that cream pie, you know. So anyway, I found a recipe and I made the pie crust from scratch, and I have to say it was very good, except for I couldn't flute it around the rim of the. I couldn't figure out how to flute it, so I just made. They live in D-Land, right outside of Orlando. Kind of like I'm trying to think of the name. They used to live in not I can't remember. But anyway, I smoked a while ago. Oh, Money Moose. Cheers with my sweet tea to you, love. How are you? I thought I'd be showing y'all some fish, but Mark's not doing too good. He might have to. He's got a lure, and it's called. Where's that? Did you done put it up? He's got it. It's called a DOA, dead on arrival, baby. But obviously, we might need to put that one on. I don't want to get it to show you. Show you guys. Hold on. That's a quick strap. Oh. I got my flashlight. I didn't shut that thing back, so FYI, I didn't shut the lid. I'm fixing to put it back whenever I. Okay. Oops. Okay, hold on just a second. Gotta do a little tricky here. Me? I don't know. Might be Moby Dick's brother. Okay, check it out. Oh, I gotta get the dark. More in the dark so you guys can see. It's a lure. It glows in the dark. He said it's called Dead on Arrival, but we don't know. He's not catching anything. You want to put that on, or you not fishing? We went and got shrimp yesterday, live shrimp, and he's got them in his little thing here. How big were they? How do you open this thing? Oh, I see it. Do they stink? Let's see. Well, come here and pull them up. Let me see how big they are. I don't want to put my hands down in there. I don't. Let's see. Let's see how big those puppies are. Are they jumping? Oh, yeah. Little bitty things, huh? That's okay. Well, you would think that they would be moving around under the water and the fish would be going for them.
You need to watch.
Well, hell, I can't see it dark.
When a fish gets after you, he'll go jumping out of the water.
What time does it get daylight?
6-something.
Okay, so we've still got several hours before it's gonna be daylight. Okay, let me get back here and keep hitting this darn button. Okay, let's see. Tawanda, hey love, how are you? You been doing okay? Did you ever get healed? It's been a couple months ago, I guess, when you weren't. I had heard through the grapevine that you weren't doing well, or you were having some, trying to get well from something. I can't remember the details, but yeah, I was looking. Simon said the other day, he commented from when I did Marsha White Sharky a birthday, a little thing for her birthday, a little cartoon kind of thing, video. So it'll be just rest in peace, Marsha's up there in heaven having a heavenly birthday, but I sure did miss that girl. But yeah, and then that darn Wade Wilson, you guys, that dude is about a damn dipshit. I mean, boy, sucker. I don't know if you guys listen to his phone calls from prison, but Jumpsuit Pablo does a reenactment of it, and he is hilarious. I usually watch the phone calls from prison, or the one that just they play the video, and oh yeah, knee replacement. Okay, with shingles. Oh, a friend of mine from Texas got shingles for the first time about a month ago, and it took her, but it was weird. Tawanda, she got it up in her head, like on the side of her temple, And I'd never heard of shingles being in that area, but anyway, I've always kind of like people I've known said like got it started with their somewhere on their stomach and wrapped around their back, uh, but she it took her for a good 2 weeks to get rid of it, and get Omar said, "Yep," but she shit. What was I telling you? What was I saying? Mark?
No, what?
I don't know. Hell, the last thing I was saying, I lost my train of thought that quick. Anywho,
You say so much.
I say so much. Oh goodness.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, about the shingles. Yeah, and then they gave her like steroids and antibiotics, and she was saying that it was from the jab or something. I can't remember. She was affiliating it with the jab, somehow. But yeah, it was really. She had migraines the whole time that she had it, and she was really miserable. Well, I'm sorry. My sister had she needs to have both her knees done. And so she had a complete knee replacement done. And let me tell you, oh, it was an ordeal, as far as like the no weight bearing and all that. And it was, woo, it was rough. But only had one done. She said that she thinks she got enough relief where she can wait a little bit to have the other one done. I said, damn girl, what the hell did you do to be so rough on your damn knees? How about them replaced? But yeah, that Wade Wilson stuff is like crazy. That dude is freaking seriously a sociopath, man. No empathy, and for what he did is awful, awful. But he's the one that had the tattoo of the that went through the Joker tattoo that went out around his face. He's oh shit. He had one on, and as soon as he went to pull it up, it was what was it, a speck
I don't know.
or a pencil dick? needle
Needle
fish. Do they look like needles? Why do they call them needle fish? Oh, and are they skinny? Skinny fish?
Skinny, you got teeth.
Oh, teeth? Damn.
Like a bear fish.
And all the graffiti, man, people are they don't take care of shit. But they get to be real long. Damn, that's pretty long, homie. Dang. And they got teeth, huh? Dang, I'd like to see one. I'll have to Google and see. So what are you fishing with? The shrimp? Or artificial? Okay. I should have fixed me a cup of coffee. You think it's still warm? Well, there it is. I wish I had something sweet like a cinnamon roll to eat with it. I love black. That's when I like black coffee. I got something sweet to eat. I don't like putting cream and sugar in it and then eating something sweet. It's kind of like brushing your teeth drinking orange juice after you brush your teeth. It's warm. Oh, Yeti's doing good. Yeah, how deep do you think this water is? It's not very deep, huh, here? It don't look like it. It's got a lot of,
Probably 8 to 12 foot. It's got big holes in it.
looks like the Everglades, kind of, to me. It's got grass. What kind of grass is that? Is that the Everglades? Oh, moss, yeah.
Marsh.
Oh, marsh. Yeah, marshy.
Marsh grass.
We're technically in Moss Point, Mississippi right now. We live in Pascagoula, but
This is
when I looked on the location, it said Moss Point.
right. Yeah, as far as the city limit.
Snapchat, yeah, the Snapchat location says said that Moss Point. But homemade salted caramel tonight. I bet that sounds good. Hey Carla, how are you, love? Oh, Money Moves. I love a jumpsuit Pablo too. He is hilarious with his his narration and stuff. I love that dude. He is so funny. Yeah, did you he thought he was gonna go back to prison not long ago because he had right when he got out, he went to a bar or something. Anyway, he had some drinks and he said, stupid. I think he was he was defending somebody's honor, his girlfriend or something. Anyway, got in a fight, so he was going back to court. I guess it got delayed because of COVID. So he was going back to court, and he said he was so worried that he was going to go. I mean, his girlfriend ended up breaking up with him and moved out. They just got back together not long ago, but yeah, he was really. And have you ever saw the video where he went to a convenience store and he was waiting in line, and the dude behind him got in line, and it was the guy that he robbed whenever that caused him to go to prison. So he tells the whole video of that about. It was very, interesting to watch.
That would be kind of awkward.
Oh yeah, he said it was very awkward. I used to live in Texas. Put some canned biscuits and a little oil, roll them in sugar and cinnamon. Yes, and I saw something yesterday. I got the recipe, and it was a lady got pineapple rings out of in a can, drained them real good, patted them dry, and then she mixed up like pancake batter, and it was kind of thick. But she said you first have to dip them in just plain, not plain. It doesn't matter if it's self-rising or plain. Before you dip them in the batter, you have to dip them in flour. It gives the batter something to stick to. And then she fried them, and and she sprinkled powdered sugar on them when they got through, and oh my gosh, they look so good. I've never thought about doing pineapple, but I love me some pineapple. Hey, Rowena, what's up, love? How are you? I'm having to, for some reason, my chat won't stay. Oh, you know what I did? I look on my tablet, look at chat. Hello. I shouldn't have smoked a while ago. Woohoo. Act like I knew what I was doing. Okay, I'm going to pull up pencil. Oh, let's see. Needlefish. And see what that looks like. Witch and Lather, hey, love. Okay, let's see. All right, pencil. What's it called again? Needlefish. Needlefish. I wonder if it's only in this area. They're like hardheads. They're everywhere. Oh, hell yeah, they get long. Okay, let me pull it out and I'll show you guys. Dang. It looks like
It's kind of dark.
Yeah, a hardhead.
Drop that in the
Well,
water.
hold it for me. I don't want to drop it. Shit, that's for show. Okay. That's a needlefish, and he says they're in this body of water
That's a
here.
giant needlefish there.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still.
Just a plain old needlefish is what's around here.
Okay, let's see. Needlefish. Okay, images. Oh, man, they got a long mouth on them. Oh, here's probably one like from around here.
Yep,
it says Maryland, huh?
Well,
Ooh, man, that looks like a damn snake.
well, they're fish.
I don't care to see one of those little boogers. I don't care to see one of those. I do not like snakes at all. I'm a.
And I hit him in the top of the head with my gig point. That thing went berserk there. I thought he was
He coming? Was you in a boat?
No, he was in the water.
Oh, when he was getting you? Did he act like he was going to get you?
Yeah, like a little girl.
You did? So the lemon fish, is that what you said? They're called lemon fish?
Have you? Lemon fish, lemon?
I've never heard of the lemon fish until you told me. They're like a
They're a cod.
oh God, that's what most people serve if you go to a fast food restaurant. Did you know that?
That kind of cod. That's a cobia.
Oh.
That's a game fish.
Well, okay, I'm trying to find it on my
Cod
tablet.
family.
They what?
They're just in that family, in that species, whatever you want to call it.
Well,
It's like a white trout and a speckled trout. They're both in the same family, but they're totally different fish.
okay, let's see here. I'm trying to pull up my where I'm at, you guys. I don't know if I can do it on my tablet. But Give me, okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, now I'm pulling comments up. Okay. I think I am. I don't know if I can see comments on my tablet. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, Mama's doing good. A blank slate. Hey babe, twin thing. You make my girl. I was thinking about calling you this morning or texting you and telling you to call me when you get up. Yes, ma'am. We want to get those corn fritters. But anyway, Patty Carr. Hello. Good morning. Oh, that was a month ago. Never mind. I don't know what I'm looking at. Hold on a second. And you guys, that North Carolina stuff broke my heart, man. Like, that was the saddest. Um, you know, it wasn't just North Carolina. It was hell a lot of places, but it was just so sad. And I saw now where they're having a lot of people are getting sick because the mud had such toxins in it and the air from those mudslides and stuff when they opened that dam and stuff. And um, I mean, they're like getting really sick. This one dude was like has got the shits. I mean, he said he just can't kick it. You know, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, dysentery too. I mean, but I wonder where the toxins come from. I guess it was really.
It's like when you had a hurt when Katrina come through, all this is flooded. So when it starts flooding, everything starts flowing backwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Sewer drains and all that stuff comes up out of the ground, and when it goes out, it's just sitting on top of the ground. It stinks.
Stink. Well,
God, it stinks.
I've got this video I shared on my TikTok. I reposted it, and this lady was showing how the water has changed directions. Hey, Mama Bear, how are you, love? Um,
That's how I knew it was getting real bad.
mm-hmm.
Because I was watching out my garage door that morning, and the water in the ditch in front of the house usually flows left to right, or right to left, and all of a sudden it started flowing the other way, and the water started rising an inch every 30 seconds.
Dang.
I mean, when it comes in, it comes in.
Well, your mom.
Birds out there swimming.
So let me. Okay. So I've thought about this so many times. I pray that we can get moved after get away from here before one hits. But I don't think we will. So what do you do when the water starts coming up in your house? What did y'all do?
You get everything that you want that's down on the floor up on top of beds, dressers.
But how high did the water come when Katrina hit?
You know where I live? It was
Yeah.
north of I-10.
I know.
And so that would be roughly 10 miles from the coast.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 2 foot in the house.
2 foot. So
10 miles inland. Now they had water further up.
Well, how much did your mom, her house,
My mama's house had.
and that's where we're at
probably
now.
3 foot, 3.5 foot. But she lives about 3 miles from the beach. That's where we live now. But
3 miles from, but yeah, so we're.
a couple of weeks after that, I went over and shocked her pool. And got her pump going. And when I was pouring that shock around her pool, there was 30 count shrimp, blue crabs crawling up the side of it.
Really?
Jumping out of it.
Didn't you tell me there was an 18-wheeler trailer like in the river somewhere? I mean, on a sandbar.
On a sandbar, it was a dredge pole, and it was about 30 foot high, big old pile of sand. That tractor trailer was sitting right on top of it, like a carpet there.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I know I run across stuff that was like in the water because it's like your thing that you put your bullets in, the army boxes or whatever. They were like all that rusty stuff. Yeah. But Well, what do you, I mean, we got a lot of stuff on the floor. There's going to be stuff that you can't get up. And you don't know how high the damn water's going to get. Like up in the Carolinas, listen, you know, when the Carolinas, Mark, you know, this, what I've been talking about, that tragedy and Asheville and all that. Do you know it got so high that it's like took homes off the foundation and, I mean,
So, me and Steve, we went out to the islands fishing probably about 6 weeks, 6 or 8 weeks after the storm. As soon as they opened the channel back up, and Sand Island there at One Island Pass is probably about 8 miles out.
mm-hmm.
And when we got to Sand Island, there was a gable end of a house sitting on that island.
Dang. Well, I thought about so much. Well, it's over now. Hurricane season for this year is technically over, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but next year, I've thought about like, oh my gosh, my studio. Could you imagine, babe? Could you imagine? Yeah. I don't even want to think about it. I don't.
You just get everything in your house and take it outside and pile it up by the street. Pots
wow.
And pans and stuff, mm-hmm. Cast iron stuff like that. You have to fire it again.
Right.
Because
the rust.
It soaks in there.
Mm-hmm.
That salt water and it's nasty.
Well, their devastation. That's for sure. Well, about November 15th. It's my birthday. Oh yeah, the power of the river for sure. Well, I just hope that it holds off. But I'm gonna tell you, with the way, what, a car coming? With the way, shit, it did. The way the weather's going this year. Sorry, I've never really considered myself to be. Okay, girl. You got 2 Scorpios, honey. But I most definitely think that they're doing seeding and stuff on the weather. I mean, it's just too many weird things going on up there with those lithium mine. You know, I guess it would be a mine. You know what I mean? The lithium underground and all that. It's just no way. And also. No way. They've never experienced a hurricane like that in that area. You know, maybe a tornado, but not hurricanes.
Okay, so that was a hurricane.
But they opened the dams is what I think did the damage.
The same thing down here.
But listen, they didn't warn the people, baby. All these, that is just like, you know, it's so hard to.
As a matter of fact, they gave them a false game plan. They said they was going to open the floodgate and divert it somewhere over back.
You talking about New Orleans?
No, I'm talking about right here.
Oh.
There's a dam right up there. All that cooling water.
Uh-huh.
From the plant.
Yeah.
There's a dam back up there, so it got full, and all this went underwater again.
Well, we live right by Chevron, so if they ever have anything blow up out there, it would affect us, huh?
It'd wipe past it out.
Oh wow! Don't say I don't like talking about stuff like that.
If the right thing happened.
Right.
So
you mean like a perfect storm almost?
Chevron is a 3,000-acre refinery.
Right.
And they produce 5 million gallons of gasoline a day.
How much?
5 million.
Wow. That's where one of our sons worked. Out at Chevron. He's doing really, really good, but he's got a good work ethic and he's a good young man. He's 30. How old is Trev? He's like 34, 35? Oh, yeah. Huh? Oh, he's younger, though. He's the youngest. Yes, Geo, whatever that would go back, girl. Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm telling you, I used to give my brother hell for, and I feel like I'm worse than him now. One Pacific Redwood and one real fisherman on here talking about it. Talk about it and show it. There's another guy too, but I forgot the channel name. Okay. Yeah, I've been getting most of my information off of TikTok because for the longest, I mean, let me tell you something. I cannot believe, y'all won't believe how many people in my family that did not even know about what was going on up there in Asheville and Black Mountain, Mountain Rock, all those places. They didn't even know about it. I was like blown away because they don't. I guess they watch the damn news, and it blows my mind. I was like offended. I was really offended that my family didn't know what was going on. I mean, they, and I don't think I didn't turn them all on to it. I made them watch videos and. All right, Roro, love you. Hope you have a. Are you going to bed? Get you some snoozing done. Get you some rest, babe. I'm gonna have to go back and witching and what. Let's read what you said. I think it's about your house, huh? It's good seeing you, sugar. Oh, there's a boat. Oh, let's see. His wife is gonna drive and pick him up, I guess. Good luck. There was a gentleman left a few minutes ago before y'all got here, and he said he caught two. What did he say? Oh, about 4 flounder in the boat. Yeah, we hadn't had any luck since about 2:30. Last time he come, he caught a lot, but yeah, yeah. Last weekend we were going to do it too, but we didn't even. I know you two. Nobody wants to talk about it, but I'm telling you. So I would get most of my information from I know I flounder from TikTok, and then I share it on my Twitter and on Facebook and anywhere I can. That it's just like it's tugged at my heart. I'm gonna tell you that has consumed my mind so much since it's happened. I mean, it's like when it first happened, and I started looking for, I was having to look for articles and stuff to find out what was going on, and but once my for you page started on TikTok, it started sending me, stuff, but I would have to like literally put my phone down and go do something to get my mind off of it, because it just trying to imagine those people, what they went through and are going through, and feeling like some kind of kindred spirit to them. I don't know how to explain it, except I guess maybe me being from the country, and I feel like they're, good country people. And I just, it broke my heart. And I so disappointed that our government let those people down and are still letting them down. It blows my mind. I can't believe I live in a country that this happened in, you know what I mean? I didn't expect it. I maybe expected for other countries, but not for the United States. So, yeah, I know. And there's some good reasons, I'm sure, you know what I mean, about why they do it. But, and maybe they had to do it. I know with her, maybe they had to do it. But I'm sorry. I just feel like the whole damn thing was like a contrived plan, just like the Maui fires. And you know what I mean? Yes, salt of the earth, absolutely. And look, if it wasn't for the generosity of good other people going back and help, they would still be up a damn creek. You know what I mean? And they said that the smell. I mean, it's literally has really, really bothered me. Do you live in the area or up in those neck of the woods? It is, Mama Bear. It is. It just like bothered me so bad, and there about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I ran across a lady that people was sending her pictures, and she was like had a way of detecting bodies in trees, and she would like help them like that, and it just like I could not imagine. It was like another country. Okay, Mark's already drinking beer. I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere, huh? Almost 5 o'clock here. It's 4 a.m. He's had 2 cups of coffee and then he started on his beer, but we've been up since 2:30. And it's a weekend, so. And you know what? You're grown. You can do whatever you want to, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh. But yeah, I hadn't. The drama community's kind of gone away, huh? I know the Truth went live a couple of days ago, and I watched her, and I'm just not up on the Bullhorn Betty. I'm just not, into that. It's just uh, too much, too much. And the Sebastian Rogers. And then I saw a little short earlier where somebody had took a video or had a video of a little blonde-headed girl, and she's like, "Doesn't this look like Summer Wells to you guys?" And I've already turned it over to the TDI or whatever. Um, you know, so I don't know. I don't know. But Chasen did a freaking fantastic video on the 5% or 3%. Hey, Simon said, I was just talking about you a while ago, love. Uh, it was good too. But I was telling him about, Marsha's birthday, and you uh, hmm, uh, wishing her a happy heavenly birthday. But what a coincidence, the Kamala husband. Oh, right, has vested. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. He is like the president of some of those companies, especially with the ones that are wanting the is it lithium? I can't remember. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's several. I think there's some kind of quartz or something up there too. I don't know. And then they said some of the videos I've been watching. They said quartz. Yes, they said that Arkansas needs to be looking out because they've discovered a lot of lithium underground there as well, or they don't haven't discovered, but there is there. I guess they've known. I don't know. But and then all these planes that are flying and just weird shit going on, and I mean, all those people can't be can't be paranoid. I mean, all the people that are talking about it, and you guys, honestly, I never thought there would come a day. I mean, the fact that very, very few, I don't hardly watch, very seldom do I watch TV. My husband watches it. I watch my phone or my tablet or laptop, but, I mean, I've got my shows that I record and watch, but as far as just sitting there and watching commercials and whatever, I don't really do it. But what I have seen is they sure as hell have not covered, uh, you know, when Trump started saying fake news, it's so true. The days that you can't even watch the news and get the truth, it's warped, or they've left stuff out, or yeah, too many weird things going on for sure. Yes, Simon, it is. It's all right, Mama Bear. Sweet dreams, love. Oh, thank you, thank you. It was so sweet. Okay. Um, Yeah, we're up here fishing. He is my husband, Simon. My husband's trying to catch some fish. He's caught a couple of specks, but they went back. They were too little. And the some guy was out in a boat whenever we first got here. Whenever he left, he said that he had caught about 4 flounder. Don't you have to gig them in the daylight right when it gets? They will bite a hook. They didn't know what we would gig to on the beach. The flounder. Okay, they come out at whenever the water goes out, huh? They come up on the
They go inshore when the tide
yeah.
comes in.
Okay, go inshore, and you have to walk down. You have to be real quiet, and you have a gaff, and you use a gig, and you stab them. But you got to be quick, don't you?
They have a lot. When you got the incoming tide, there's a lot of areas to find them. If you catch them on a hook, it's just
Huh. Okay, well, I didn't know you caught them on hook. I thought they just. Well, I'm sure they could be caught. Yes, indeed, Money Mood. Simon is a real gentleman. I love him. He's a good guy. You're going to bed? All right, love. Sweet dreams, Simon. Simon says, I have gotten. You got. Oh, fish on. Fish on. Come on, baby. You want me to get the net? Keep it on. Oh, this is a big one. I can hear by the splashes. This one's bigger. Ooh, what is it? Oh, yeah, it's a little fatty boom batty right there, baby. A little speck. That one might be 2 fish tacos. Do you go get the ice off the truck?
Yeah, this one's too little.
Oh, it is? Oh.
They got to be 13 inches.
You know what they should put up? Those things that have the measurement on it. Ooh, two teeth. That's crazy. That's all he's got? Oh, sweet look.
That's all this is.
I hear him hissing too.
That's me squeezing it.
Oh, don't do that. Ugh, you're going to hurt his mouth. Okay, let me take the camera off of that. Poor little fishy. Poor little speck.
That was a good hit. Maybe this
I bet he won't bite your hook again. Be smart.
He won't bite one of them.
But anyway, I've gotten so many recipes. I don't know if you guys were in here a while ago when I was talking about I got voted to do Thanksgiving. I mean, desserts for Thanksgiving. This is going to be the first year since before my dad, which is, he's been gone about 12, 13 years, I think, that we've all been together. My sister's coming in from Florida, and we're all going to be, as far as the sisters and brothers, we're all going to be together for Thanksgiving. It's the first time in many, many years because we all lived out of state. I lived up in Salt Lake, and Diane I used to live in Texas also, and my sister Diane that lives with my mom, she lived in Texas for a long time, and so my sister Cherry that lives in Florida, she's the only one that is still out of state. We've all come home, but anywho, I gladly am gonna do desserts, but I saved this recipe the other day, and it had Brussels sprouts. Is that, yeah, the little cabbages, is that Brussels, not,
Yes, yes.
that's, yeah, it was a Brussels sprout recipe. And, what do you call that, squash? Butternut squash, roasted butternut. And then another one had like pecans and like balsamic. You made like a little glaze and put over it. It looked so good. And you cut the Brussels sprouts in half. Man, I love a Brussels sprout. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then this lady did bugles, and she coated them with, I can't even remember now, but I saved the damn recipe. Let's see. I think peanut butter. Oh, you got another one? Okay, let's see. Maybe this is Moby Dick.
Just gotta get some more size to them.
Carol Not Twisted. Hello. Oh, that's not the same one, is it? Oh, that was it. Oh, right, white trout. What's the difference? No. Here. Oh yeah. I mean, can you keep him, or is he too little?
He's too, well, I could keep him.
Let me hear.
He is too.
Oh, so that's the same. God, it looks like he's got gold on the bottom.
They call it yellow mice.
Wow, that is it's a yellow. So that's a different kind of fish than the other
That's a
one.
white trout. He
Oh.
doesn't have no specks on it.
Yeah, he's about a taco and a half. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you, Carol. I've missed you guys too. We got here about 2:30 this last weekend. Last Sunday was Mark's birthday, and he said, "Let's go fishing." And I don't have my fishing license, so I mean I could go online and do it, but hell, it ain't. He's got these open face, whatever you call them, reels. Are those open face? Is that what they called? And I always fished with a Zebco, the kind you throw out and put your thumb on a little button. I don't do good with these kind of rods and reels. I don't like those kind. But and like Mark says, I come and jibber jabber, I guess, keep him company. Look at that big old spider web. Man, there's been the most spiders at my mom's this year. Big old banana spiders, nasty looking ones too. And I looked in all those trees that have all those spider webs in them. You know, that'll kill. We've never had those things in those trees close to the house that Mama's got. Mark.
Red worms?
Well, I looked them up online. It's not from the spiders,
No, it's from the worm.
but it will kill a tree. I mean, you know, it'll damage the tree if you leave them in there. But we need to get them out, spray them or something, because there's a lot.
Water hose too.
And, well, they're getting closer to. You know, they used to be further out in the woods.
You don't like water. If it rained real good.
Yeah, to get rid of them. Yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
Look at that shrimp.
I see. Well, I see something floating across the water. Do you? Oh, that's your cork. Okay, I know.
Water, there's something after it.
Spaz down, right there. You got me. I don't know. I'm trying to focus this. See if you guys can see it. You got one on? Fish on. No, got off. I'm gonna. You wanna go get you a drink? I'm gonna show you guys this damn. I don't know if y'all all was in here, but I'm gonna show you these damn dirt daubers. Look at that. That is the biggest dirt dauber. This is they have like a little pavilion, we're at the bayou that we're at, and they've got, I mean, most damn dirt daubers and spider webs. Do you want me to go get you a drink? But this was like had raw chicken. It was so nasty and it stunk. Oh my God! But look how people, the graffiti and how they can't have a damn thing. Broke that one off. It just, can't have a damn thing. But I'll walk down the little thing here and show you guys. Not much to it, actually. We come and we do a lot of crabbing here. We got the crab nets we throw over where Mark's at, and we'll put them 2 or 3 on one wall, drop it over with a piece of chicken, and literally by the time you get it set out, you start back where you dropped it, start back, and usually you have one in the net. Man, the last time we come in, oh, they were so good. There's a lot of work to them, though, to eating those damn things. But there was a lot of, my daddy always told me that you can't catch enough. If you know, you know. Hey, I was just saying, Daddy always told us we couldn't talk whenever we were fishing, that it would scare the fish away. Have you ever heard that, Mark? Fish on. Can you hear me? Okay. You just ignoring me? Uh-huh. Well, we were fishing by the pond. The fish are different. Their ears are better. So how wide is this body of water? It don't end right here where the grass is at, huh? Okay, out in the Gulf. Ooh, I gotta get. Man, I am like this. Ooh, feel weird on this little pier. I don't know how to swim, so I'm kind of careful around the damn water. I do too, Carol. I almost drowned when I was younger, and honey, I can't even damn dog paddle. Let me just tell you, I'm that not coordinated, uncoordinated. I can't even damn dog paddle or hold my breath to float. I don't even know how to damn float. So I'm all about me a life jacket and what do you call this? Raft to float on. Your dad said you would scare the fish, but oh yeah, recently read a Google article that get it back up here. It was a myth. My daddy must have wanted me to. Yeah, Mama used to wish lockjaw on me. She said, I tell you, sometimes I would just catch lockjaw so we could get a break. And I said, I'd just write you then. I picked up so much trash whenever we got here and put in the garbage can. I was like, they put cameras out here, but I don't guess it would do any good. Oh, they do? Oh, well, who knows if they're even working? Well, they don't monitor them too much, judging from all the graffiti.
Well, they might have got all the graffiti up before they put the cameras up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure after from the looks of this, after they built it was like a hot spot.
Matt and Mines. Okay, that was weird. And then I've never, all the times we've come out here, I've never noticed there was a fish cleaning station right there. There needed, 2 bathrooms of running water to rinse them off, huh? Whenever we come the very first time, there was something under. Oh yeah, wasn't it a bunch of hermit crabs?
Huh?
Isn't there a bunch of hermit crabs underneath here that we saw? Those little.
I don't remember.
Oh, he's concentrating. Oh yeah. Is there catfish in this water?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. Woo! Shit! You must slap me with it. That's a speck, or
Yep.
Is that a keeper? That looks like 3 or 4 tacos.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking it is.
Man, they're so pretty. They look like gold, like they've got gold on them. They're very pretty. Got pretty skin. You don't have no pliers for that?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's what we can have today. Huh? Yeah. Oh, don't kill it right now. Oh, how long's it got to be? 5 inches?
13.
13 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, how long is that one? Oh, it's 13.
Yeah.
It's by a hair not being.
That's a good fish there.
Carol, that's crazy. My nephew and them got some, and girl, they died in their damn shell. And they, oh my God, talk about stinking. You know, I don't know where we would get them from. I can't remember, but we used to get these out of it wasn't Cracker Jack, but we'd get it somewhere. But they were the seahorses, and you put them in water. Did you guys ever do that when you were younger? I mean, I don't think it was, you know, nothing from the sea, but Zenith. We used to have a Zenith TV. Money moves. We had a big one in a cabinet, a big TV in the cabinet. We had an antenna, and we used to not even have a dial to turn in the house. We used to have to go outside and turn the pole for the antenna. We got YouTube. We got this the shrimp, but this is just bait shrimp. We got it for $5 a dozen, so we got 4 dozen, didn't we? But when they go out, the shrimp boats when they go out, I usually for a large, extra large, it's about $4, $4.50 a pound, and the last ones we got were almost too big for me. I mean, it didn't take but 15 of them to make almost 15. They were so big to make a pound. Oh, I guess. What did you feed them, Carol? What did you feed the hermit crab? Me and Emma would never. She come down about 3 weeks ago, and we went to the beach. I told her, I said, probably the last time we do the beach. Another fish on? Oh, it got off. You need to use too little of a hook. Don't you like that? Don't you like that advice I'm giving you? Like I know I'm up here fishing. That's how you do. I held aluminum foil and held the antenna. Yeah, so we could get it for $5, right? Money, I hear you. Oh, yes, indeed. And we used to have a party line. Our house phone was on a party line, and you could, did your mama have a party line too?
You pick it up.
Oh, yeah, having a conversation on there. That's so crazy to think about how things have changed,
I'm trying to call a girl. Tell Miss Ruthie Mae to get off the phone. I tell my grandmother.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. That was back in I mean, look how far technology's come from those days. You know what I mean? Where we had you could hear other people's conversation, party lines.
That's a rural area. Yeah, like sunshine in there.
I know. And you know what's crazy? My mom, where she lives, we're in the county that we live in. There's 3 towns that make up that county, and then the next town over is a little bit bigger town. But the telephone, like we first had when we on the landline, we had it's AT&T now, but I think it used to be called Bell South or something like that. But
so y'all had Bell South from the river, from Leaf River there at our house. To y'all's house was Bell South.
Somebody's driving up.
From the river, we could call all the way to Antioch.
Right, but
that was the fail system.
Yeah, but anyway, my mom, if you don't have that, okay, so 601 is the area code, and then 782 is the prefix. If you don't have 782 number, it's long distance. Anywhere you call is long distance. So that's crazy. So it blows my mind that it's still like that too, I'm sure. But so she had to get this special plan or whatever. It was crazy when do they have a boat? Oh yeah, probably just come out here or they're gonna. What time is it? Might be coming parking. Was they young people? Well, this place is lit up to be, huh? Well, this place is pretty lit up to be trying to park, and that doesn't butt up to people's houses or nothing. Oh yeah, if you see a little truck, little S10 rocking, don't bother knocking. They might be getting frisky.
SUV.
Oh, it's the SUV. Okay. Lordy, lordy. Okay, let me see. Chicken. Oops, you have an antique what? An antique phone in my kitchen. Passed down. Wow, 85. I wish we still had the phone we used to have, or the one my grandmother had. But
Rotary dial.
I watched this video where these parents showed their kids and gave them like 5 minutes to figure out how to use it, a regular landline phone. It was hilarious and kind of mind blowing that. I mean, I guess I just took for granted, but they really and truthfully did not know what it was, or how to use it.
So I watched this show. It's been about a year ago now, and they were showing kids and how they didn't know older technology and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole that kid, I don't know, he was 3 years old, something like that. And his whole life he had looked at stuff on a phone.
Mm-hmm. A cell phone.
Zooming it in like
right.
That.
Or a tablet.
So they gave him a magazine.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow!
Yeah. Pictures, and he was trying to zoom the picture in the magazine.
I know, right? I know, it's crazy. Okay, so I'm going back up here about the special food. Let's see, Carol. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, bottom special food. Okay, special food from the cat. Okay, seaweed and other plant. Okay, cool beans. We were getting it for $1,500 CAD, but not the same price for a one bedroom. But this place would be. Let me tell you something. That is so crazy, Witch and Leather. Do you live in the States? I'm telling you, that is so crazy how much rent. Whenever I lived up north, and we bought not even a half acre lot. I mean, it was even smaller than a half acre, but we built a house on it, and it was what they call a starter home. And Mom and Dad come to visit, and when I told my dad, well, we didn't have the basement finished, we did it ourselves, and we didn't have the backyard landscaped, we did it ourselves. But when I told my dad that, I said so we could save some money, he was like, and we paid like $128,000 for that little bitty lot of land and the house. My dad cannot believe it. I mean, he could not believe it that the cost. It's crazy how the cost of living, as far as homes and land and dwellings and stuff, how it differs so much in other states. Like my mom and dad, we the forestry service here, you can buy little sprouts of pine trees, and they'll come and set it out for you and everything, and then you can have a pulpwood. Somebody comes in and cuts it like 10 years, wait 10 years for it to grow, and people make good money like that, but it takes up a lot of the land. Oh, thank you, Carol. In Canada, okay. We went to Winnipeg. One of my ex-husbands, his dad was from there, and woo, shit fire. It was cold. This is what I remember. It was a long time ago, but it was cold as hell. Well, not hell, but I just saw something else. So anyway, crazy Alicia, I hadn't seen her around. Now, I don't know if she's been going in Mom's Makeup Monsters chat. I hadn't saw that, but she texted me a couple other times, you guys, after that whole last debacle when she freaking flipped her lid, and I ended up blocking her. So, but she went back. We went back and forth, but then I blocked her. So this crazy. I've wondered if she probably doesn't care, but I just know I would feel awful if I did somebody like she did. You know what I mean? Like presuming that they told or what she accused me of, and I absolutely didn't do it. I would absolutely be having to apologize. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That her freaking cheese slid all the way off her damn cracker. Okay, British Columbia. Okay, right on. Oh, what part of Florida do you live in, Sugar? Oh, Western Electric. Okay, money moves. Yeah, my uncle retired from when he lived in Arkansas. They lived at close to, uh, they lived in Quitman, Arkansas. But he worked for the phone company. He retired, and it was Bell South. But anyway, I should. I think I gave it to my brother, but I got the shadow box. He had a lot of things from the old timey phones that we inherited. And they probably burned. I just thought about my brother's barn. He had a lot of his stuff stored out there. Okay, they get the screaming. What I gotta see what she's talking about. YouTube. Um, and did you tell me what part of Florida? Okay, southeastern Florida, where my husband. Okay, where's southeastern Florida, Mark? I don't know north, southeast, or west. Yeah, no, southwestern. Tallahassee,
No,
Orlando.
Southwest would be like Miami.
Oh, Miami. Oh, hell,
Well,
you're.
I mean, that's south and west.
Okay, well, anyway, north is always in front of me and south is always behind me, honey. I had a compass in the airplane whenever I was learning to fly, but I still don't. I mean, I know California is on the East Coast, and
West Coast.
I mean West Coast, and New York is considered East Coast. I know that, but as far as like standing there like right now, I couldn't tell you. Beans for baloney about it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Carol, I cared for her too, but man, she was like paranoid. Well, she absolutely let this shit get to her too much. You know what I mean? And she would get so mad if people called her thin skinned, but she is. I mean, own it. Face up to it. If you are, you are. Hell, but sitting here denying it and trying to, you know, own it, girl. Own it. Okay, south of Daytona. Okay. My ex-husband and I, yes, that was money moves. That was so that was devastating. It was devastating to, not long ago. Well, it's been a couple months ago. It was, getting dark, and I was going back up to our little cabin there for my mom's. And when I went by, he had dug a hole with an excavator, like down in the ground. And I didn't know that's what was going on at the time. But when I went through, there was like red flames coming up out of the hole, and I freaked out. I mean, it was like it was PTSD, man, traumatized. And I told my brother, and he had purposely put some trash in there and had set it on fire, but he wasn't out there. I didn't know that. And I told him, I said, man, it's like brought back bad memories, man. That was so. Oh, you didn't get off? You knocked that one upside the head. It sounds like. You ought to change bait. I think so. Earthquakes and tsunamis. Yes, mental health is real. I'm gonna tell you. We used to go to Okeechobee. Anyway, we flew. He was a dealer for gyrocopters, and a pretty big dealer. And so they would have these conventions, and they had one in Okeechobee. Let me tell you something. You get to Pensacola's not that far from where I lived, about 3 or 4 hours, and you could be in Pensacola. And then you get to Tallahassee or Jacksonville, and then Tallahassee. But going to Okeechobee, man, it was like 3 freaking days, man. Florida, you think you get in Florida, you're got made, but shit, it's a long way down to the tip. They count all that. It's a long way down there. Driving anyway. Yeah, right. He needs Money Move said you need to toss the fishing pole away and lean on your ninja moves, ninja skills. Right. Do y'all? Yeah. I bet. So you were from Virginia before you moved to Florida. I watch this guy. Yes, Okeechobee. I watched this guy that he's called Joe Knows Some Stuff, but he did one of the prison channels. I can't remember, prison after show or something. He is so funny. But I watched, and he was from Virginia. I think he lives in Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. But Mark's mom, did she live in Virginia or West Virginia? Virginia. But the laws and stuff, man, it's so crazy how the laws And then I watched some auditor from up there, uh, Accountability for All or something. His name is Josh. I don't know if you guys watch those auditor shows, but I've been on this bounty hunter kick lately. These bounty hunters I've been watching them in court things. Okay, the Menendez brothers. Let's talk about that. I think they're gonna maybe get. They've got a court date. They're gonna get out, probably, which is great for them if the story's true. I think it's only being opposed by one person, and that's their mother's brother. But I'm not sure. Nope, I'm a Yankee fan. But yeah, whenever I lived up north, everybody. I mean, it wasn't a day, especially me working in a public field or whatever. But there wasn't a day went by that I didn't get asked where I was from, and people would try to guess. Like, and then they want to know, do you know so and so? Like, no, Mississippi's, it was a big state, but no, don't know. But excuse me. Anywho,
That's wild, ain't it?
What?
So you never met Charlie, but he talks like I do.
Mm-hmm.
And me and him went to B14 summer school. And,
Do y'all think Mark has an accent like I do?
in Newark, Rhode Island. And we stayed at the Hojo, and there was an Applebee's by it.
Mm-hmm.
We'd go down there after school and get some beer.
In California?
No, this was in Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
And the little waitress in there, every day when we get out of school, we go down and have a beer.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "No, come down here, come down here." And we get down there, and
She wanted to hear you talk?
I think it was the day before the day we left or something. She said, "Just say something, just talk."
Yeah.
And before you know it, there's 4 or 5 people behind us listening to us talk.
Yeah, and it's not just it's
the cliches.
Yeah, it's the isms and stuff. Yeah, the little sayings that people
Like
have.
mayonnaise.
Yeah, or fixing to, like people, you know what I mean?
So
Our whole different terms.
there was a guy, a real nice guy. He was one of the programmers from, he lived, New Jersey. And he had been TTY down here. He'd been down here for 2 or 3 months. And he said, man, he come in one day, he said, "I've been out here too long." Yeah, I said, "Why is that?" He said, "Well, my wife asked me, I had her on the phone last night, and asked me if I'd done something." And he said, "No, but I'm fixing to."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
Fixing to? What does that mean?
Well, it's funny. Like I said, there wasn't a day went by that somebody didn't ask me, where I was from, and eventually, my friends, they would start, it was funny. My accent would rub off on them. They would, start talking like me. Some of it was just in fun, but, just being around me. But I never, and it's so crazy. Like, I don't hear myself sound so twangy, but when I go back and listen, I can most definitely hear it. But, I didn't think that I sounded that much different. But my sister that lives in Florida, she told me she lived in Lafayette in Louisiana for a long time, and I would go up there and stay with her a lot. But she said you just have to like certain words right, and certain she said just polish your English, and you'll won't sound so rednecky. But man, that's like a lot of trouble. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how we used to money moves.
Well,
M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I.
We got multi-function words.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a paraphrase.
Yeah, but other states probably do too, people. But
Like
it's just
fixing to, or
yeah,
what you
doing, or like
doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing?
All kinds of them. But anyway, at least it was always a conversation. You know what I mean? You never had like a conversation, people. You really? Okay. Yeah, I know, right? I guess you do. Rarely, you can't pick it up. Yeah, which I like the way Canada. I watch these they live off grid, and man, what Nicole and Jake, their thumbnails are always very seductive. It's usually her. She's built like a brick shit house. She's got some bodacious tatas, and but they are just. And he talks like they've got a little boy named Fox and two little twin girls now. But he talks in Chinese or some other, sounds like Chinese to his son, But the Jake, the dad, but they live in they have a yurt and they live up in somewhere in Canada in like the wetlands. I can't remember where, but they also have like that's where they're at right now. It's like an oasis. It's like big banana leaves. It's like I don't know where they live. They have two places they go back and forth to, but they're off grid. But they're so, man, he is he looks good too, but he is a handy dude. He does a lot of the work himself. He's a strong dude. Do any of you guys watch them? Jake and Nicole, if they're like building stuff all the time, Yeah, right. They even taught that to people everywhere in Mississippi. In my curriculator. And then I also started watching Vesa in the hay or some shit like that. I don't know. It's about this guy from Russia. And he does good things for people, and he helps people in need out. And there's a lot of sadness. Jake and Nicole. Let me see. I think that's the name of it. Let me pull my tablet up real quick, and I'll tell you. I think it's just called Jake and Nicole Off Grid. Oh, do you know what I did with my tablet? Oh, there it is, beside me. Okay. I'm also going to tell you about the other one, Vasai, and it's that Russia one. That one is so, like, you have to read a lot of his videos. You have to, read the captions because he starts, he talks in Russian. But it is so, like, rewarding and just makes you just love him for doing such, But he's been working with these twin, I think they're twins, but they're a lot of alcoholism. Let's see. They have a YouTube Instagram, Jake and Nicole. Let's see. Okay, Off Grid Living. I'll put a link in my thing, but like, for instance, let me see if I can find something. Like, this is her thumbnail, one of them. Okay, let me find it. She's leaning over, and then this was the one from the other day. Oops. British Columbia is where they live. Money Moves or Carol, whoever said that. Yes, Off Grid with Jake and Nicole. That's the name of their channel. And it is like my nephew and his wife. They want to be off grid, and they recently just moved up close to my mom, and they're gonna build and all that. So they want to go off grid.
We're going off grid too.
Let's see. That's Nicole. Oh yeah, that's what I heard, Carol, that she has an OnlyFans, and that's where they get a lot of their money. Gosh, that's crazy to think about that. Like the OnlyFans. I mean, does she show her her body like completely nude? Do you know? They're very. I guess they're kind of controversial on Reddit. I don't go to Reddit, but I've just heard other people talk about. But let me see. I'm gonna try to find that Russian. I just watched them today, and then Yes Theory. That's Yes Theory. THEOR. It's these students that they just go all around the world. Yeah, I like people telling things that they watch and stuff, because I'm gonna tell you, I've like burned out. There's not a whole lot going on in the old community anymore as far as. Okay, let's see if I can pull up my history on this thing. Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah, it's and I don't know why his cat's name is Vasai or whatever it's called, but this is the Russian VASYA in the hay. And if you go back and watch the older videos, he got this one guy, his name was DM, and he got him, and he was really had a big hump on his back. This guy, Sergio, I think is his name. He does such good, like buys people groceries and takes food and takes to them. And he went to this like a little orphanage today in one of the videos that I watched, and took these kids shoes, these like teenagers, they were teenagers looking, took them shoes and gave them a pair of socks to go with their shoes. And you guys, talk about humbling. Those kids were so excited to get those shoes, and when they found out they were getting socks, they were even more excited. It was just, I thought to myself, wow, they're so, and they were just, they didn't know what color they were going to be. They just opened them up and was so excited. The humility of people like that, it just makes me so sad that people have to live like that. But it, doesn't take much of that to make you realize, no matter how bad it might be, there's someone always worse off than you. And you feel sorry for yourself. Let me see. And then I watched, about the Ryan Upchurch. I like me some Ryan Upchurch. I know he's controversial. A lot of people don't like him, but I like me some Upchurch. And so when I first started watching the people about dementia, the channels about dementia, I watched this guy. I can't think of his name, and his mom's name was, oh gosh, I didn't think I'd forget her name. But one of the videos that really sticks to me, his mom forgot his name, and when he got out to the car that night, he broke down and he said, I can't believe she couldn't remember my name, So it was whenever she passed away, but I can't remember her name. But anyway, that was the first dementia show. And then I started watching on TikTok. Her name is Mickey, and she was a registered nurse, and her daughter-in-law started a TikTok, and she just passed away not long ago. I saw. So sad, but it was a long, so sad that what people with that go through, and it makes me so scared. My grandfather had dementia, and my mom most definitely, on top of being 89 years old, had it. So it's just, I don't know the difference between that and Alzheimer's, but I know there's some difference. I just don't know. And then I watched this other couple. He has dementia, and she, I think, was a nurse also, but she had to quit work and stay at home now. But he was very young, diagnosed with it kind of young, I felt like. Yes, Wendy's for the frosting. Yes, Money Moves. So he kept that channel for a while and did a few updates, but I haven't seen anything in several years from him. But yeah, that's the one. Gosh, her name is right on the tip of my tongue. Everybody loved her. Yes, absolutely. All the graffiti's ridiculous. Getting Off the Grid is a good channel. Okay, I'll have to. And then I watch these other guys. I'm in on the crama channels nightly, but I'm on, so I generally miss all this. I'm going on because I'm watching it. Yeah, I hear you. Yep, that's right. Money Moves. Okay, Captain River Outdoors is a good. I'll have to go check that out. I would make good money on OnlyFans if they donated to make me put some more clothes on. Money Moves, I'm with you on that. They'd be paying me to get your ass dressed. I know some people, they say that they just show their feet. It's for people that have feet fetishes. I don't know. And my sister was telling me that this girl made like over $1 million on OnlyFans just showing her feet. I don't know if that's true or not, but damn, that's crazy. There's a lot of sickos out there with some weird fetishes. Yes, he loved his mother. Yes, he did. Money Moves, yes. Did you ever follow the one, Mickey? That, I don't know if you do TikTok or not. And she might have been on YouTube too. I'm not sure, but and then I'm watching this on the off grid. I'm watching this. They live, I think, in Virginia, somewhere up north. I think in like maybe West Virginia. I can't remember, but it's they used to be van lifers, I think, but they bought a house. They have a little girl, and Emery is the little girl's name, and Isaac he has his own channel. And he also does music, and then the girlfriend. They broke up, but they're like still living together or whatever. But he had some people from YouTube go real life on them, and somebody figured out where they bought the property at. This is going on like right now. He's still dealing with the city. I mean, with the so he bought the house from this gentleman that lived there, and didn't tell him that Like there had a lot of structures on this house, and he was actually gonna like finish the structures out and maybe rent them out and to make them some extra income to help pay for the place. But anyway, this YouTuber, somebody found out. Anyway, they just wanted to stir the pot, and so they looked up the permits and all that. Anyway, all those structures that was on their land, they didn't have permits for, and so he turned them in to the city, and they come out, and man, they were fixing to start finding like a bunch of money to if they didn't get the buildings down, and it cost them so much money. And I mean, they've had to rip down all kinds of structures, and that's another one that I watch. And then I do jumpsuit Pablo. And P Diddy, you guys, isn't that crazy? I mean, I've got to where I'm kind of like tired of hearing about it, but it's only getting okay. So now they're connecting them to the Twitch. Ellen's music guy, the executive producer, to the Twitch death. Another one the other day that I was surprised. And they're saying that Whitney Houston, oh yeah, and even Michael Jackson, all that it all might be connected in some weird way. And isn't that crazy? Those big bottles of lube had drugs in them when they raided him. Crazy. On TikTok, they have a couple of channels. I don't know how long they stay up, but they played video of him, P Diddy, cracking this dude. And if it was a still picture and then a little video recording of him actually screwing, asking this guy, are you going to be my fat bottom or some shit like that? And you could hear him screwing. I mean, you could hear him doing it. And he would, like talk to him, and he's like, you ain't one good, are you going to cook my food? Are you going to do my laundry? Are you going to wait on me hand and foot? And the guy's like, yes, daddy. Yes, daddy. This is what the guy's saying. Okay. And you hear P Diddy say, well, the lucky thing for you is you didn't get a king. You got a freaking God. And he screams it like several different times, and then he ejaculates in the video. I mean, it's most definitely P Diddy. And blows my mind, man. Blows my mind. They said that there's a video with him and Will Smith cracking. Yes, the trials. Yes, there have been. I've been watching the well, today I saw where they went to the Miller, the husband, let me see what was his name. Something John Paul Miller, Micah Miller's husband, the preacher, the weird dude, evangelist or whatever he was. They went raided his house. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'm sure it'd be leaking out. And then the young thug trial was going on in Atlanta. I know it wrapped up. There's been a lot of them going on. And then the little boy from Savannah, man, that heifer absolutely has no empathy. She is a psycho, man. Did she even cry? Did she show any emotion? I couldn't watch the trial. I couldn't handle it. That and the Lesotho girl, Madeline. I can't get, it's just ridiculous that these people are, I don't know, sick ass people. Quentin Simon, yes, Carol. And then to hear freaking Molly Golightly get on, right, trying to talk crap to Bullhorn Betty and judging her for, judging her ass for yelling. And look, down there, when they were down there and, across from the Simon house, when they were across from the house, hell, freaking Molly Golightly was yelling just as damn much as Bullhorn Betty, if not more, like threatening the mother, calling her out to come out in the street. Dude, and now she wants to sit up in her damn chair in her living room and judge Betty, Bullhorn Betty. I mean, I don't agree with what she's doing, but I think the fact that Sloppy Molly is critiquing somebody for doing the same thing that she did, just, you know what I mean, blows my mind. I mean, has she really forgotten that she did that shit? I mean, oh, Lord. I don't watch her, but I see the clips. Yes, it's so sad. It's so sad. I feel so sorry for that little girl. There's no telling what she endured. You know what I mean? No telling what she endured. He's going what? Oh, a shrimp boat? Let me check it out. Do you miss your shrimp boat?
No.
I gotta get in touch with the guy about the oyster. Oh, I don't. That's a shrimp boat.
See the picking box in the front?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he pulls probably a little.
He's probably got some
10, 15.
Do you set them out? Do you set things out to catch them and you go back and like
No,
on? Oh, you don't. Oh, you drag like a seine. You drag it. Okay. Oh, anyway, my sister's wanting some oysters, and they're starting to harvest them. This little place, and I was gonna. How long do they live? Like if I get her a sack or whatever, I need to take them right. Be prepared to go up there. And
be prepared to go up there. They need to be prepared to eat.
Right, and they need to be. I asked her. She says she wants the kind that are in the shell that you have to shuck. I said, "Do you know how to shuck them?" I mean, I don't eat them. They're nasty to me, if you ask me. But I have never eaten one. And well, maybe I did one night. I was on his annex and fucked up, and I think I might have ate one. No, I don't know. I don't remember. But generally, I'm not going to eat one. But anyway, I was going to take her. Oh, fried oysters, yes. I like the pearls that come in them, but yeah. And well, hell, it not just in Georgia, but hell, when she went to Florida for the young lady, what was her name? Damn, Gabby Petito. When she went down there, that's a woman, ain't it? Oh, okay. Whenever she went, everywhere she's went, and then up there hollering at, wasn't she the one that hollered to Don and Candace about killing their daughter, whenever they were in Mark Howard played some of that. Can you remember, babe? Molly yelling and acting the fool on those videos? I know. And so she's sitting here judging somebody for doing the same damn thing that she used to do. Blows my mind.
BBC thing and then both wanting to be a life coach for kids.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, sorry your baby. And didn't Molly say that? Oh, sorry your baby's dead. Freaking big. And look, she was most definitely like leading Don Wells on all those phone calls. You know what I mean? She was such a piece of work. I'm telling you, a piece of work. Good morning, everybody's coming in. I see. We've got a bunch of people in the bushes. We are fishing. Well, Mark's fishing, and I'm just keeping them company. And he's not doing very good today. Last time he come, they caught quite a few, but not having the same luck today. Are you? Is it because is the tide in or out?
It's going out. It's going to start coming back in.
Okay.
That's what I'm waiting on.
So when it comes back in, it pushes some fish up. The big ones up in here.
Salt water and stuff starts coming back up in here, and it brings all the fish and stuff.
Okay. Well, maybe that dude going out in his boat will push some salt water. I'll go get you a drink. Push some salt water up here. Okay. Well, look, Mark, we had to walk from. That's our white truck out there, so we had to walk a little ways. But he rigged up on his dolly. I want y'all to see. Well, he did this last time, so he wouldn't have to carry all this stuff. He's got his little ice chest, and he's got the PVC zip tied, so he can put his poles on it. His knife. What's this? Pliers? And his little worm bucket or shrimp bucket. How big is that one? Hell, if all else fails, we might have to eat them. Whatever's left, we might have to boil them after a while because we sure ain't gonna be eating no damn fish tacos. It don't look like. Do you think that they'll start biting?
Yeah.
I want to have some fish tacos. I'm kind of like got my mind on that now.
Not good if you make some. Get some steaks big enough.
I love me. Fry something. Oh Lord, I love me a fish taco. Whenever I moved up north, we would go fishing, and it would be little bitty fish. We would keep the fish, and I was used to catching like reds and stuff out of the Gulf, you know, and so big fish. And so when I moved up there, we would go fishing, and we would catch these little trout. And I mean, that's just where we fished at anyway. It was a bunch of little ones, but they made the best tacos. Anyway, we went fishing, and I called my mom and was talking to her, and I told her, I said, yeah, we caught a lot of fish. I said, we're going to have some fish tacos tonight. But anyway, when we moved up there, my husband, at the time, his brother had married a Spanish lady. And so, you know, I was telling my mom, I said, I'm learning how to cook all kinds of Mexican food. And I told her we went fishing, we caught a bunch of fish, and I said, we're going to have some fish tacos. And she said, Lord have mercy. She said, ever since you moved up there, she said, you just make tacos out of everything, don't you? I started laughing. I said, no, Mom. I said, it's really not, they're good. I love it. Love it. Okay, let's see. With a bike and a custom fishing trailer, yeah. And then not long ago, I watched this show where these people these guys would go enter a fishing tournament, and these two guys had done one like a bass boat, and people were looking at them kind of, you know, side eyeing them and shit because they were winning a lot of the tournaments and stuff. So they baited the body of water. Somebody went out there and they baited these fish. They put weights down their throat, you know, push weights in them, and and somehow they marked them. I can't remember, but anyway, the two guys would go out there, catch fish, and then like there was a lot of like driftwood and pieces that they would tie them to certain, you know, stumps out there with weights in them already, and they would just go by and pick them up. So anyway, when they get at the end of the tournament or whatever, when they discovered it, man, it was crazy. All the people out in the crowd was going crazy. They ended up prosecuting them, and they went to court, and they I think they got time in jail. Both of them did, and they had to give back the bass boat, and never can have a fishing license ever in their life. But if you Google or go on YouTube and type in, there's weight in these fish. That's what the guy yelled out whenever he discovered it, and I think that's the name of the video. But it was interesting to. Oh, they have. I thought that's kind of.
They would do them after they catch them. You know, they didn't catch them first, and they go tie them to the stump.
Right, and there was another one that I can't remember what they did, but it wasn't weights. They did something else. I watched this other video. I can't remember what the deal was, but money moves. When I lived in Salt Lake, there was this place called Beto's, Beto. Oh my God, the best chimichanga burritos, fish tacos, but they would put like shredded cabbage instead of pico. They would put like shredded cabbage, and they would kind of make a pico out of that, and tartar sauce on the fish tacos. And oh my God, and they would use corn tortillas. So good. I live in a drinking town with a fishing problem. Oh no. Well, we don't have there's some bars around here, but this is not really known for a party town. Is it, babe? Witch leather is very good. I like them anyway. I guess it's a lot of places around here have shrimp tacos. You can get shrimp. And the fish tacos, I like my fish fried, but some of the higher end restaurants that have fish tacos on them, they grill the fish, and I've never liked any kind of grilled fish. I'm all about I know I've heard never had it fixed right, but I'm all about the fried. Bacon them.
Mayonnaise and mustard on each side.
Can't you do? You can do a taco with any kind of fish. Can't you, babe? Like, I've had it with catfish. I've had them with.
It's not fish specific.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you can do it with any kind of fish. Now I'm gonna tell you, if I do catfish, I have to get that gray. There's like a gray skin on one side. To me, if you don't get that off before you fry it, it's
the outside stuff.
The outside. Okay, it just tastes. It's got a. Well, these are skin, but this is like that in membrane skin that are left. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
You fillet one, it ain't gonna be like that.
Yeah. Oh, mahu. Yeah. Yeah, I like those kind of tacos too. Mahi, whatever it's called. My ex-sister-in-law, they have a big boat. They're filthy rich, but they go tuna catching. They catch a lot of tuna and put it up, and swordfish. They most definitely know what they're doing, but they do a lot of what's it called? Maha. Did you know that? Hey, real quick, I just thought about. You know that Mississippi Wings, that it was some kitchen, I think, Mama's Kitchen or something when I first moved here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know they turned that into a convenience store? Yeah, it's not a restaurant anymore.
When I come by the other day, I seen big roll down doors.
Yeah, it's a convenience store now. Isn't that crazy?
Why would somebody freaking
I know, right? A little market. There's one already across the road, if I'm not mistaken.
probably
I know, getting a competition. I know. Yep. Well, they have a lot of the hotel business too. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I just picked your Yeti up, and I wasn't thinking, and I was thinking it was my Coke. You take a sip of something, and you think it's gonna be something else in your mind. That was weird. Coffee instead of Coca-Cola. Yeah, shocked my buds. Um, well, I guess I'll get my butt off of here. How much longer are we gonna?
I'm gonna do it. It's a base on strip. I used to have one at 17 and a half foot.
Build one. What size is the one we got in your backyard? Our town has a population with about 250, more or less. Wow, that booms to about 500 during fishing season. It's the fishing capital of Canada, really. Oh, between us and the other side of Vancouver Island. Wow. Gosh, that's not too many people there. 250 people. For sure. Oh yeah, I hardly ever drink it. I just took a sip of his. I used to drink it every morning, but I'm all about the Coke, vanilla Coke, which is not good. My sister that's coming from Florida, oh my God, she puts to a pot of coffee. She puts her scoops are full, and she puts a lot of them. I mean, it's some strong ass coffee, and they drink it all day like that. To me, it starts tasting bitter when it's too strong. Oh yes, salmon. I used to do a salmon on the grill. I would put cream cheese and a bunch of vegetables. I can't remember the whole recipe, but people would rave about it. But I didn't do the grill. I would prepare the fish, and my boyfriend would cook it on the grill because I don't know how to do a grill. But and my little niece, she loves to come visit, and I make her milk coffee. I put a lot of creamer and sugar and milk in it. But she takes ADH medicine, so can't give her too much of that. She'll be driving you crazy. Okay, let's see. Last one to leave. Please turn out the light. Oh, yeah, Witch Leather, you probably, don't even have to lock your place up with that many people, that small of population. You probably don't even have to really lock your homes or vehicles up. That's one of the benefits of living in a place that's not a lot of people. You can, people generally aren't gonna go messing around with stuff, but there are some people wake up and, are you gonna try it again? Won't you? You used to set more than one pole out at a time, huh? Do that on a boat. Hey, if a game warden was, if they caught me with a pole in my hand, would that be a ticker, or would I have to be throwing it out? Even if I got one in my hand and just sitting here in this chair, they could give me a ticker. Are you serious? Really? Intent. Okay. Well, hell, I don't want to get in trouble. Salmon with rotel and ranch. My sister makes a good flounder. Oh, Money Moves, it was great chatting with you too, Sugar. I'm so glad you got to catch it. I hope you have a beautiful weekend and day, Sugar. And cheers with our sweet tea again, love. All right, you guys, I guess I'll boot scoot and boogie too. see if I can rub Mark's head and bring him some good luck, because he sure ain't. Looks like we might have to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got one on. Let's see what it is. Fish on. Oh my gosh, Marky, did you change the size of your hook? I think the damn hook is either too big or too little. Don't you think? I do. You keep pulling it out of its mouth. My battery's fixing to die. All right, people. Hey, you ain't missing nothing here. If you know, you know. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. I might come back later. I don't know. But anyway, Diamond Cutter out. Thanks for joining me, you guys.